Hi, I'm Lily. Welcome to my AP Bio series finale. I'm so excited to give you guys a tour of my website and overall AP Bio blogging journey that reflects my learning journey throughout the school year. So let's go. So the first post I created that I remember being really proud of is about caring for a common home. And obviously it talks about a variety of different content that we learned around this time, all of them connecting to the importance of caring for the earth. One of them was the concept of Laudato Si, and I really liked this because it was the idea that the earth belongs to everyone along with its natural resources, so everyone has a responsibility to care for it. And then what I'm also showing right now is a slider tool that I use for this post, which I'm really proud of. I use a slider tool later on a lot, so I feel like this post also captures the beginning of my confidence using WordPress and exploring what it had to offer. I also like this post because the video that I'm reflecting on showed someone who took carp, which was an unwanted fish, and that was everywhere at the time, and turned it into a delicacy. So I thought it did a really good job of demonstrating the importance of having different cultures on Earth. Okay, so the next post I wanted to share was a reflection on the two alums speaking on their careers in genetics, because even though I don't want to necessarily go into genetics, I do want to go into a field of applied science, and it was really cool to see these two women speaking about what they do, and they seem to enjoy what they do so much, and they seem so passionate about it, and hearing them talk made me really excited for my future to hopefully have a career in applied sciences, and it made me really excited to have a career that also incorporated elements of science that I find so interesting, and it made me excited to pursue a career in something that I really enjoy. I also feel like this post represents the point in using WordPress where creating an organized and visually pleasing post felt more natural, so I feel like that also captures that period in my blogging journey. Okay, so this next post may be my favorite. It's on the documentary we watched called Why Are We Genetically Modifying Humans? All about epigenetics. I like this post because of the links that I was showing. I started implementing links, and I feel like it made the post much more engaging. But I also really like this post because I found that concept of epigenetics so fascinating, especially generational inheritance, because it showed the extra importance of taking care of our bodies, since what we do could affect our descendants, especially because recently I became very interested in nutrition, so this made me more motivated to stay healthy. And then I also liked connecting the post to my genetic symposium project on Duchenne muscular dystrophy because I love learning about it. It was really cool to see the connections between different content that we were learning. So going off of that connection, I felt it necessary to highlight my favorite project that we did in bio being the genetic symposium, because I was so proud of the video that me and my teammates created of the medical news broadcast. I liked how we included Mr. Tom Zach to do the intro and everything, because I felt it made it more engaging, added that sense of humor and everything. But I also really enjoyed just learning about DMD muscular dystrophy, because I'm really interested in the concept of muscle rehabilitation and occupational therapy. That's what I want to go into. I also felt that during the creation process of this video, I got really good at using Canva for the animations. So here's one I'm really particularly proud of, and I feel being forced to make a lot of these animations built my technological skills, which I can take with me. And I also really enjoyed speaking to a physical therapist that works with kids with DMD, and she shared really inspiring stories, and especially because I want to go into a similar field. So that was really interesting for me. Okay, so the final post I want to talk about is one of the most recent, being the Botany of Desire reflection, also one of my best. You can see I really got comfortable with a certain format. This is kind of what I went with for my last couple, and I feel like it looks really nice. But I also really enjoyed making this post because of my confidence using WordPress, and also because I really enjoyed the docu-series that we watched to make it. I really enjoy learning about plants, especially ones that seem simple, and then actually finding out their complexity, like apples. There are so many different types of apples, and there's a huge background behind the plant, and then it's the same thing for tulips. They have a really complicated background. And while writing this post, I also really liked exploring the question between who's in control between humans and plants, which was especially relevant in marijuana, which was really interesting. And then finally, I found the potato video in the docuseries really, really interesting. I had no idea that the potato famine was a result of lack of biodiversity, and it really raised my awareness for the necessity of biodiversity, and I think that whole concept is really interesting, and I will definitely want to learn more about that. So as a whole, I really love my AP Bio site because it so clearly reflects my blogging journey from my first post right here to one of my most recent ones of Botany of Desire that looks so nice and organized and everything. I feel like my blogging journey reflects my AP Bio learning journey as well. Like now that my site is all done, everything's laid out, even my choice is done, it really like matches the point that I feel in my AP Bio knowledge. So thanks for delving into my AP Bio and WordPress blogging journey with me. I hope you enjoyed, and I just want to say I'm so happy I took this class, and I'm definitely going to miss it next year. So yeah, thanks AP Bio.